Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad 2.0. Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and on a recent Friday live stream, we had a discussion about painting track. Alright, and my go-to method is simply to use Rust-Oleum red primer. And once dried, come back and clean off the top of the rails. Well, a couple people had suggested a couple other ways of doing things. So hang tight and I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright, so I got the Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer. I've got 6 sections of Flex Track. I've got some petroleum jelly, Vaseline, and some chapstick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 sections of track and pre-treat 2 with petroleum jelly, 2 with chapstick, and 1 with the red rusty primer. Alright, so let me switch cameras here. And there you see the track. Take 2 sections, a little bit of petroleum jelly, Vaseline, and just simply put it on the top of the track. You don't want to get too much. I've never done it, so some people make them on, oh, you're not putting enough on, oh, you're putting too much on. I don't have a clue, folks. All I know is I want to know the easiest way of doing it. And if I have to pre-measure something, all right, that ain't easy. All right, so there's 1 piece done. And we'll go back and I'll measure the time it takes to do this. Because if it takes more time to do this than it does to take off without it, then we're missing the boat here somewhere. Okay, so hang tight, I'm going to go paint these. Okay. Have our 2 petroleum jelly pieces painted. Try the, I'm going to get these out of the way. The next method that was brought up is using chapstick. And simply running down the rail with it. Okay, so let's take those 2 pieces out and paint them. All right, that's the petroleum jelly. I mean, nope, chapstick. All right, let's get it out of the way. To a different place up top here. Keep them totally separate. And now, without any effort, pre-effort, we'll paint these 2. All right, so this is the one with no pre-added. Now what I normally do is wait till they're dry and then come in with a putty knife across the top, followed by some MDF, Masonite, the rough side, and rub it free. All right, I don't do it when it's still wet because it just would smear it. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for that to dry, probably wait till tomorrow morning. Some people will say, well, if you take the others and you do it right now, it'll be easier. Here nor there, I don't believe it. So I think it's easier once it's dry. We're gonna do a test equal 103 and go from there. So hang tight. Alrighty, so a few hours have passed and track is dry to the touch. These two are the untreated. So I'm going to clean up those first and then see if the other two are any easier. Simple as that. So let's take a look. Switch cameras. Over here we go. And I'm just going to use my normal technique and run the putty knife over it. That gets off about 99%. Okay, I'm going to use the Masonite. Oop, wrong camera. Polish it. And that's just firm force, it's nothing excessive. And none of this is abrasive. Keep in mind the tracker gets one more final cleaning after it gets ballasted. Right? Oh. Now if you try to do this before the paint's dry, it will smear it and not really get it clean. I got a couple little spots like that. Okay, so these two pieces are clean. Ta-da. Pretty simple. Now let's take a look at the other sets. The next two will be the chapstick. Here's the chapstick. Will it be any easier? I don't know. We'll see. Is that easier? Yeah. Say it is. The question is the easiness of it as compared to the without treated, does that outweigh the amount of time and effort it takes to put it on to begin with? That's one's own judgment you're gonna have to do. But yeah, it was easier. Okay, let's try the Vaseline. I say the Vaseline was the toughest to prep because it's just messy. Scraping comes off easier, but not as consistent, perhaps, as the chapstick, because the application methodology may not be equal. I mean, consistent. The consistency applied. Okay. There you have it. So as a recap, yeah, chapstick makes it a little bit easier. Again, is that easierness? All right. Is it worth the effort to apply the chapstick? Yeah, chapstick's pretty easy. Zip, zip. So you be the judge. Vaseline works too. It comes off a tad easier, all right, but not as consistent as the chapstick. The chapstick's a consistent zip down the lines. Anyway, there you have it. Painting your track, prepping it or not to prep it. Whatever works for you. But you know, we had the discussion. I thought I'd try it. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad 2.0 Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.